everybody, it's Annette Green here. I have a revamped version of the By the Sea chunky tag and policy envelope album that I shared earlier. I'm actually going to go in and delete the older video because this has been updated and I want people to see it as it really is, because I'm going to list a tutorial. Actually, it's listed already in my Etsy shop. And we'll look at this guy in just a minute. But basically, I wanted to share with you one more time how this album turned out as I revamped it. And all I did is add a fourth policy envelope to the album. But I'm going to treat you guys like you've never seen this before. So what this is a chunky album made with Graphic 45s By the Sea Deluxe Collector's Edition, which includes the chipboard and the stickers and all the papers. And I believe there's 3 sheets of all the papers. It has these wonderful dangle charms on the spine that I created myself, attached with the chipboard and a little hook. And I've incorporated burlap here and there throughout the project to give it that beachy feel, or cruisy feel, or vacation. Little rosette here, chipboard. I use the doily die, and of course I use the tag die, all from Graphic 45. Incorporated some little brads here and little fussy cuts kind of popped up with some foam. And I created a hinge system that allows me to attach all these tags, and all the policy envelopes are hinged in there as well. So I'll just kind of go through this very quickly for you so you can see I did use the Graphic 45 antique metal keys. And then I had some little charms in my stash which were on the spine as well. But there's tons of places. I think there's 23 photo mats just in the obvious looking photo mats. And then we have these little pull-outs, which these were revamped a little bit too from the first video. I used a little bit plainer insides on a lot of these. But these are little side pull-outs. And sometimes I use a little chipboard button. Sometimes I've attached a little key with an eyelet here. But they're an additional place for more photos, journaling, storing memorabilia, what have you. And whenever you see a policy envelope, here's a little tag. When you see a policy envelope, then it's got the opening, a little top opening, where you can put memorabilia, receipts, notes, journaling, what have you. And I have dressed up all of these policy envelopes with a punched 3/4 inch circle punch to cover the black circles that are on the policy envelopes, and then the little chipboard circles. And because I added one more policy envelope at the end, you'll see that I used 2 square chipboard pieces here. But just a quick spin through, because I think a lot of you have seen it already. And not huge changes, just a little bit on the insides of these, and then that added policy envelope at the end. Very fun album. So as I'm kind of flipping through the rest of this, I just want to share that there is now a tutorial in my Etsy shop, and this actual album is for sale. So I know a lot of you are crafters and you say, oh, I can make that. With good directions, I can make that. And good, because you can. And really any collection, especially a deluxe collector's edition, because the chipboard elements are usually the same. So you can just swap out, and a lot of times the page configuration is very similar. So you can swap things out. Here's that last 2 square chipboard pieces on that last one, but I added this one in the end. So if you are crafty and so inclined, then the tutorial is there in my Etsy shop. I'll put the link in the description. If not, you can just buy it and be done with it. So I had such fun with that one. I used my tutorial and I made one with a proper gentleman. So this is a little more masculine. Not that we want to, go gender hard one direction or the other, but this is a little more masculine, or maybe gender neutral. And although the chipboard pieces are the same, some of the cut aparts and elements are a little different in their configuration. because this is a little bit older collection than By the Sea. So I had to be a little more creative with some of the images and papers. So again, they have pullouts, but this time in the man's version, there's just a solid photo mat on the right side and a little pocket on the left with a little pullout. But same side loading action. And instead of the keys, I found these great little charms. This one's a little ruler I had in my stash. You know, you could use anything. And again, I used the buttons like before. This one is just a little reversed. I think the pocket one is over here. This one has a little cute bicycle charm. Yeah, so there's the little pocket with the little pull-out journaling card there. And the backs are always decorated too. And this album was made with the black large tags. And if you're very clever, you'll notice that this is not part of A Proper Gentleman at all. It's actually from Enchanted Forest. And there's something else. Oh, those little cards inside those pockets, those are from Good Old Sport. So that's the beauty of Graphic 45 collections, is you can mix and match a lot of them. So why not, right? So this one came from here. And this one is just got a little clock charm on there. And this one has the photo mat and the paper on this side. So very fun. It takes a good, I would say, you know, I had done it once before, and so whipping up the second one still took me a good 8 hours to do. So if you have the time to make it, it's great. Try it with another collection and let me know if you do. That would be wonderful to see. This is very plain on the spine for this masculine version. No dangle charms or anything like that. Just to be a little different this time. Got all those nice ribbons up there. Most of them are probably from May Arts, which I love. So this one is also in my Etsy shop for sale, complete. It's not a tutorial because the tutorial is this one, and I made this based on this tutorial. So you really only need the one tutorial, but both of these albums are for sale in my Etsy shop. One of a kind. I'm not making any more. This is it. But I would make others with different collections. I think that would be great. It's a very fun album to make. So I hope you enjoyed a very quick run through and a revisit of this one. Don't forget to subscribe. And I've just recently learned about the little bell down there. You can hit that little bell and you'll get the little notifications when I post new videos. And usually when I post something in my Etsy shop, I will make a YouTube video to accompany it. So if you're not following me on Etsy, but you don't want to miss something, hit that bell so you get the YouTube video notification. Okay, that's it. I got other stuff to do. I gotta go. I hope you enjoyed the projects. See you soon. Bye.